I hope I'm audible. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Very good evening, everyone. In this workshop, one-day workshop on relaxation techniques. So I request all of you to turn on your videos to have better interaction, right? Like Miss Nashiar, if I have pronounced right. So can I see your beautiful faces?
Yeah, why? Hmm? Yeah, why?
Okay, so today's workshop is on relaxation techniques, and I request everyone to just relax and concentrate here. Before we start this, I would like to know from you all what all techniques do you know before coming into practice. In this workshop, what all techniques do you already know? Okay, you can write in the chat box. Okay, Miss Simrat, not a problem. Yes, deep breathing. What about other techniques? Which
Good
you
evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Mindfulness,
Mindfulness, grounding techniques. Yes, I'm
uh,
getting lots of responses. Yes,
progressive relaxation technique,
yes, JPMR, PMRT, we call it. Yes. Moreover, muscle relaxation, correct, Simrit? And okay. So today, without wasting time, let's talk about more techniques. Many of the techniques you already know. Yes, Anshu, visualization. Oh, yes, lying down. Oh, tea is all very, very much relaxing. So this is very good. I like this. Tea and lying down is a very relaxation exercise, right? How many of you agree? Tea and just lying down on the sofa, on the couch. Can anything more relaxed than this? Yes? Yes, definitely not. Thank you for responding. So today we are going to learn different techniques, different relaxation techniques. So I request everyone to mute themselves so that we do not get disturbed during the session. Okay? If you would have any question, please do write in the chat box so that I can take up during the session or in the end of the session. Thank you. So let's start with this. And the first, what are relaxation techniques, first of all? So, relaxation technique, it's also called relaxation training. You might have heard about these processes. It's any method or process, any procedure, any activity which helps us to relax. It actually helps us to attain a state of increased calmness or otherwise reduces levels of anxiety, stress, or anger. Some people say, like one of the participants said, that tea is my stress buster. Tea can be your stress buster. What are your stress busters apart from these relaxation techniques? Can anyone write? You can write in the chat box. For me, mountains. I love to go into mountains, and these are my stress busters. What are your stress buster? Okay. Yes, being with babies. Okay. Petting my dog, traveling. Yes, it's mine too. Music, play with kids and pad, me time and walk. Listening to music, cycling, dressing up. Wow, seashore. Yes, listening music. Great. Okay. So, does it really help in the long term as well? When you have some stress during the work, when you cannot travel, when you cannot listen to music, or when you are into work, when you are into your studies or anything, can all these things happen anytime? Many of these, like traveling, like if I think of going into travel or going into mountains every time I feel stress, that is not possible, right? So we will be learning small techniques which will definitely help us to relax even in the most distressed times when we are not able to do anything. Sometimes it happens that we want to do lots of things but we are not able to do because we are so much stressed, we are so much anxious. Sometimes we have a fear, sometimes we are panicked. So today I have brought some of the techniques, I have accumulated some of the general techniques which will definitely help you. Apart from these techniques also there are other techniques. So let's talk about these techniques, relaxation techniques. So if you see, these techniques are often employed as one element of a wider stress management program. When we say stress management program, anxiety management, all these techniques are very much useful. Even in therapeutic setting, even the therapists, the counselors are using these techniques. And these are the techniques which they are using into the counseling session, into the therapeutic session. Okay, so I request again everyone to mute themselves, those who have joined now. Thank you. So, whenever we are using it in relaxation, it can decrease muscle tension. It lowers the blood pressure and slow heart and breathe rates. And there are all many other health benefits. So let's talk about the first technique, which is very general and it is called deep breathing. But what is deep breathing? Is it just inhaling and exhaling deeply? Is it like that only? Or are there any variation from deep breathing? Inhalation and exhalation is done in breathing, but the way we inhale and exhale matters a lot. So let's talk about some theoretical thing like diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing. Do you know what is diaphragmatic breathing? Where is our diaphragm? Where is it? Can anyone tell where is it? In the chat box? Where does our diaphragm located? Yes, just below our lungs. Thank you, Miss Tripti. Yes, true. Below the ribs. You're correct. So, diaphragmatic breathing, abdominal breathing. Where is abdominal? Below our this navel area, stomach. Belly breathing, deep breathing, or coastal breathing. All these are the acts of deep breathing. They help in filling our lungs, flexing one's diaphragm rather than breathing shallowly. We all breathe shallowly. Right now also we are breathing, but it's called shallow breathing. It does not flex our rib cage, it does not flex our lungs. So this deep breathing is marked by expansion of the abdomen rather than the chest when breathing. So just try. Everyone just sit in a relaxed way and try to have some breathing, deep breathing. And touch your chest with one hand, touch your chest, and with other hand touch your abdomen. And when you are inhaling, try to feel where does it go. Is your chest moving upwards or your abdomen moving upwards? You will get to know whether you do abdomen breathing or chest breathing. Try to do it and let me know how do you breathe. Is it abdominal breathing or your chest breathing? Try to do it 1, 2, 3 times so that you get an idea whether is it abdominal breathing or chest breathing. If your chest is moving upward, it's chest breathing. If your abdomen is moving upward, then it's your abdominal breathing. Try to now bring, if it is chest breathing, try to change it into abdominal breathing. Yes, thank you for your responses. Many of people have, yes. Okay, Ms. Tripti, try to bring it to abdominal. Okay, your abdominal area should move up instead of your chest when you are breathing. Let's try this. Everyone, let's try and shift your chest breathing to your abdominal breathing. Try to do it. I am able to do. Yes. Thank you, Ramanpreet. Yours is already abdominal. Everyone else, try to do it and let me know whether you are able to shift from chest to abdominal or not. Let me know. It's simple. When you do it continuously, it will definitely shift. When you try to consciously shift from chest to abdominal breathing. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, Simrat. Yes, Shefali, perfectly. It feels more calming. This is the reason in deep breathing, we shift the breathing from chest to abdominal. Abdominal breathing is more calming. It has more calming effects. Yes. What about others? Are you able to shift it from chest to abdominal? Great, Prabjot. Great. Yes, quickly. Let me know in the chat box whether you are able to shift from chest to abdominal breathing. This is good. Yes, yes, Priyanka, we'll do that also. Thank you for mentioning. Yes, true. True, Simrat. While sleeping, we automatically shift from chest to abdominal breathing at it, and it induces relaxation in our body. Okay, that we have to do whenever we are feeling maybe distressed, or we are stressed or anxious. Then you can just, a very simple thing, you just have to keep and sit calm for some seconds, and just shift your chest breathing to your abdominal breathing. It will definitely help you relax. So this is one simple way which we can use. Okay, shallow breathing we are already doing. We have to shift from chest to abdominal breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing, all these are the parts of deep breathing. And these have some variations, but these are called different types of breathing, like paced breathing, applied relaxation, and we are going to learn it. Okay, so yes, during panic attack, we can do this. Generally, in during panic attack, we do applied relaxation, which I have not included in this workshop because it's a little therapeutic. Now, the next type of relaxation technique is progressive muscle relaxation technique, and you all have been telling about these technique. This is a very good technique. You might have seen that whenever you feel stressed, or whenever you feel tightened when you are working. Suppose you are working continuously for some hours, for in your office, you are studying for hours. What do? You just do like this. You know, you just move your neck, you just move your legs, you just move your hands and your shoulders. What is that? This means you are trying to relax some parts of your body where you feel stiffness. So in this progressive muscle relaxation training, what we are doing is we are trying to relax each and every part of the body. Progressive, it is called progressive because we are taking one part at a time and then other, and then continuously we are relaxing each and every part of the body. And this is called JPMR, Jacobson's progressive muscle relaxation training technique, because it has been developed by Jacobson. Now, there is a very strong belief when we use this technique, and this technique works on a principle, and that principle is called reciprocal inhibition. Reciprocal inhibition says that two opposite things cannot be together. We cannot be relaxed and tense together. Try to think over it. You cannot be relaxed and tense together, right? Agree? Show me a thumbs up if you are agree. You cannot be calm and you cannot be angry together. Can you calm and angry together? However, people say, no, 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 I am okay, I am okay, I am okay. And they are showing anger outbursts. No, they are angry. They cannot be calm during the time. Right? So it works on reciprocal inhibition, that two opposite things cannot occur together. So when you are relaxed, you cannot be tensed. And when you are tensed, you cannot be relaxed. This works on this principle. Right? Yes. So, one second. Yes. So this works on this principle, reciprocal inhibition, and we should not forget this principle. This is a very important principle which we are going to use in different parts of the therapy also. There is a technique called systematic desensitization technique. Have you ever heard about this technique? Systematic desensitization technique which helps in reducing anxiety and phobia. There also we use PMRT as a part of that particular technique. In applied relaxation technique also, which helps in reducing panic attacks, panic like situation jab hoti hai, then we use applied relaxation technique. In that particular technique also, PMRT is a part. We use PMRT in the applied relaxation technique. So this particular technique in itself is a very good technique. If you try to do this, just try one thing with me. Okay, you don't have to use with whole body. Just make fist, make a fist and tighten it as much as possible. As much as possible. And then relax. Do it with the other fist as well. Tighten it as much as possible. The strain should go here. And then relax. If you can do it with your legs as well, do it right now so that you can get an idea how do we get relaxed. And let me know whether you feel relaxed or not in those parts of your body. Yes? You can show me thumbs up. Yes. Thank you, Aishwarya. Yes. Thank you, Miss Priyanka. Thank you, Miss Manisha. Samreen, thank you. Oh, yes, Samrat. It helps a lot. Okay, Karthik. Yes. So, right now, what we do, why do we call it progressive muscle relaxation technique? So, I'll add some parts of inhalation and exhalation in it. Okay, just watch me doing it. Inhale and tighten, hold and keep tightening, exhale and start loosening. This is how we do it with every part. Okay, try to do it with me. Inhale, hold and exhale. When you are exhaling, we are loosening it. When we are inhaling, we tighten our muscles. When we are holding our breath, we keep tightening it. And then when we are loosening it, we are exhaling. This is how we do with each and every part. Makes it make sense? Can everybody do now with each and every part? Yes? Okay. Okay, I'm waiting for the answers. Yes, Ramanpreet says yes. Pragati, Miss Sudha, Manisha, Neha, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So try to do it even when you feel distress, stiffness in your body, or when you are about to sleep, whenever you feel that you are not able to relax before sleeping, even when you are so much tired, you have done a lot of work, but because of that stiffness you are not able to sleep. So in this way you can relax your body and you will have a very good sleep. So this can be one of the technique you can use before sleeping. If you think that you have sitting work, you are not able to move, you are not able to exercise, you are not able to walk, you just can do this particular technique, use this particular technique, and you will feel relaxed. Your whole body will feel relaxed. Then how to do it? So, when training a client in PMRT, professional counselors make sure that the space is free from any distraction. When we use it as professional, we use it in this way. And similarly, what we do is we teach the clients this particular technique in a particular manner, in a particular way, and then the client itself does it at home when they are able to learn it. But now through this workshop, if you are not a professional, if you're not a like client, and if you want to use it with yourself, then you can use it in this way. So when we use it where we are free from any distraction, Here, the client needs to find a place, such as couch or a mat on the floor, to lie comfortably with the eyes closed. Progressive muscle relaxation session typically lasts for 15 to 30 minutes and it is performed in dimly lit area. More often than not, 6 or 7 sessions of PMRT are enough to have a positive effect on a client's stress levels. Clients need to make sure to wear loose fitting clothing and should take off their shoes before the session starts, right? So, all these are the things which you need to keep in mind before the session starts. So, this is how you can do. If you have any question, you can drop in the chat box regarding these techniques which we have covered till now. The next technique which we are going to learn is fractional relaxation. How many of you have heard about this technique? Fractional relaxation. Any guesses? What is this technique? What is fractional relaxation? Any idea? Oh, yes, Tripti. Perfect. No, Simrat, it's not rubbing, it's fractional relaxation. Yes, relaxation in breaks. We can say relaxing in breaks, or we use only certain parts of the body to make them relaxed. We don't use the whole body. In PMRT, we use the whole body to make the person relaxed. But in fractional relaxation, we release muscular tension. You might have felt that when you are sitting and working, this neck part and the upper back area starts aching. You might have felt about this, right? This neck area and the upper back. So it means the muscles have become tensed, and it's important to release that muscular tension from that particular. You are moving your legs while sitting, you are moving your hands while doing your work, but this part of the area has become stiff. So in that case, you can relax only this part of the area using fractional relaxation. So this approach is often used in preparation for trance induction also and in hypnosis also, but it is very useful as a relaxation technique by itself. The theory behind this tension release method is that it's easier to relax a fraction of the body than it is to relax the whole body all at once. So when we are walking, suppose when we are sitting at one place for hours, when we stretch our body, we just move this part, we do this way. We are actually releasing that tension. But sometimes we keep on doing this, especially females, many people, not only females. I have seen lots of clients complain about the pain in different parts of the body. But when we use fractional relaxation method with them, not the PMRT, the whole body relaxation, only the fractional relaxation, and they themselves say that yes, my stiffness has it's feeling good. I'm relieved. You might have also used this, and you might also have the same view ki yes, it feels good when we release the stiffness from particular part of the body, right? So now this is about fractional relaxation. The next technique which we are going to learn, and it is also called the relaxation technique, is guided imagery and visualization technique. You all know about this technique, right? So in this technique, Uh, before beginning this technique, it's important that the room should be quiet. The client is comfortable. Music may be used to create soothing mood. Some of the clients, some of the people does not like music when they are using guided imagery or visualization. So before using it with the client, you can ask them, do you want music to be played? Or if you are using it for yourself, you just see whether music distracts you or it relaxes you. If it relaxes you, keep using it. If it distracts you, then stop the music and do it in a calm and comfortable way in a very calm environment. Right? But Help the client relax by suggesting close the eyes and taking slow, deep breaths. Do you want me to do it with you? Shall we do a small guided imagery technique right now? How many of you want? You can show me a thumbs up. Okay. So you can sit in a comfortable position. Okay, Dr. Rupal. Okay, thank you for your responses. Let's do a very small technique. We are not doing any extended technique right now, but very small technique. So I want you all to just sit at a comfortable place, relax. Your hands and legs should not be crossed. If you're sitting in a meditation position with your legs crossed, then it's okay. But otherwise, if you're sitting on a chair, on a couch, then your legs should not be crossed. Your hands should not be crossed. Just put your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take a deep breath. If any thoughts are coming in your mind, let them come. Just keep your focus on your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to listen to the sound of your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, suppose you are sitting in the same position in a park. And you can feel the cold breeze on your face. You are sitting in the park, you can see and feel the cold breeze around you. Now, you just get up, open your eyes, and get up from the garden and look around. Look around and you see lots of trees, lots of green plants. You can hear some children playing in the garden. There are lots of people around you. Some are chatting, some are relaxing, some are just sitting and watching others doing lots of things. You can hear the birds chirping, but when you look around, you couldn't see any. You move ahead and walk near some plants. There were some flowers, some colorful flowers. Some were red, pink, yellow. You go near to those flowers. You touch the petals. You bend and smell some of the flowers. Their fragrance is awesome. When you inhale the fragrance, you just got relaxed. You touch the petals again. And realize how beautiful the world is. You feel grateful for all the things around you. You look around and appreciate the beauty in the nature. You look around a huge tree in front of you and moves towards it. The tree is too huge. Lots of nests you can see on the tree. You can see small and big fruits, small and big leaves, tender branches, and many brown branches, which helps you to know that the tree is very old, but it's still growing. Now, you appreciate the nature, and with a grateful heart, you sit again in a meditation position. You close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Make your body loose and just relax. Just rub your palm and put it on your eyes. And whenever you feel good, you can open your eyes. Yes. So may I know about your experience? How was it? Was this simple visualization relaxing for you? Or was there any time when you got distracted? May I know in the chat box? Or you can unmute yourself and tell. Oh, I hope you have not slept and you are there with me in the session, right? Oh, great, Priyanka. You go return to the visualization. Okay, Simrat. Okay, Tripti. Thank you. Okay, Pragati. Great, Aishwarya. Okay, Ramanpreet, Afra. Thank you for your responses. These are very simple exercise. Just think about it. If we do it regularly, how mindful and relaxed we'll become. It will come into our habit and definitely it is going to help in the long run. Yes, Aishwarya, I can understand. Yes, sometimes we may feel sleepy. Okay, so it's not that key there is particular good time to use with children and teenagers, but make sure that whenever you are planning to use it with children and teenagers, they have not come from playing. They are not like doing something which is naughty, or they are not very like energetic during that time. If you think to use it when they are so much energetic, when they are high on energy, then it will not work. Use it during that time when they are already into something, they are doing something. Okay, otherwise it will not work. So otherwise there is no particular good time. Fine, so you would be using this relaxation technique in this way. It is written here. It is preferable to script a story ahead to ensure that the words create the desired mood and direction. Keep the exercises simple at first. He provided example of how multisensory guided imagery. When I use this guided imagery, particular guided imagery, I use different senses. I told you that you can hear the sound of the birds chirping. I told you you can hear the voices of some children. I told you that you can smell the fragrance of the flower. You can see the greenery around you. So I tried to involve. I even tried to think. Even I was thinking to use that touch sense, but I didn't use that. It would have become long. So we can use multi-sensory things in the guided imagery to make the relaxation more enhanced. So this way we would be using this guided imagery. Here is a simple example. So I'm reading this example for you in a very fast way. Imagine that you are walking across a field of fresh green grass on a warm spring day. You feel the softness of the grass beneath your feet, the warmth of the air on your skin, and hear the sound of birds singing in the distance. You are moving towards a large tree that is near a creek. When you reach the tree, you sit down with your back supported by the trunk, listening to the soft sound of the running water in the creek. You notice that you are filled with a sense of well being. So, this is how we do it. Okay. So, this was a simple example. Now, the next technique which we are going to learn is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness always helps in getting relaxed. We do not lose our calm whenever we are mindful. So when we say mindfulness meditation, it is little different from guided imagery in the sense that it is a holistic discipline technique. And here, this mindfulness meditation helps us in realizing not only just we visualize something, but also we calm our body. With each breath, we try to gain control of our things in our hands. That is the purpose of mindfulness meditation, right? Then comes autogenic training. Have you heard about this autogenic training? Autogenic training. This is again a very relaxation training, but we need to learn it how to use it. It's a relaxation technique, but developed by German psychiatrist Johannes Heinrich. He first published this technique in 1932. It was a it was daily practice of sessions that last around 15 minutes, usually in the morning, at lunchtime, and in the evening. So 3 times a day, 15 minutes of session are necessary during autogenic training. During this session, your practitioner, your therapist, your counselor will help you to repeat a set of visualizations that induce a state of relaxation. And each session can be practiced in a position chosen amongst a set of recommended posture. You can lie down, you can sit in a meditation position, you can sit on a chair, on a couch, but your back should be relaxed. The technique can be used to elevate many stress induced psychosomatic disorders. You might have heard about that stress causes lots of physical illness, right? Do you agree with me? Stress causes lots of physical symptoms, physical problems, and these are called psychosomatic disorders. Okay, yes. So, this particular training helps in reducing those psychosomatic disorders or psychosomatic symptoms developed because of stress. So, how do we use it? Here is an example. Sit in the meditative posture and scan the body. Scanning the body, what is there in the body? Like, my right arm is heavy. My arms and legs are heavy and warm. Repeat it 3 or more times. It helps you to make the body heavy. My heartbeat is calm and regular. My forehead is cool. My neck and shoulders are heavy. I am at peace. This is how we repeat, and this is what we repeat during this training. We repeat it 3 times. Each and every line we repeat 3 times. Right? Then this autogenic training restores the balance between the activity of the sympathetic and parasympathetic system. You know that we have autonomic nervous system, and this autonomic nervous system has two parts. One is sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system prepares us for flight or fight response. Whenever any stress situation comes, either you will flight or you will fight with that situation, right? It helps us to prepare for those situations. This parasympathetic system then rests, helps us in relaxing. It helps in digesting the things. So, this has important health benefits because parasympathetic activity promotes digestion and bowel movements, lowers the blood pressure, slows the heart rate. When sympathetic nervous system gets activated, everything becomes so fast in our body. Very fast. Our breathing rate increases, our digestion rate increases. We use more of oxygen from our body. So then comes the function of parasympathetic system, which helps us relax. So in this autogenic training, it restores that balance. Suppose if sympathetic system is active and parasympathetic system is not doing anything, then all the resources of your body would be consumed. Your blood pressure will remain high. Your oxygen will be utilized, and in some time, you will feel strain in your body. Your muscles would start paining because of lack of oxygen. And this is what happens when we are very much stressed and we are not able to get relaxed. This is the reason we always say ki relax karo, rest slow, break slow. Why? Because that sympathetic needs to calm down by parasympathetic system. And when we don't do this, we develop lots of stress related illnesses. So this autogenic training helps our trains our sympathetic system to get relaxed, and then further helps in doing the relaxation. So this is all about autogenic training. If you would have any question, please drop it in the chat box. The next type of technique is paced breathing. And how is it done? Paced breathing. This is again a very important technique, relaxation technique. It's simple, slow breathing. But it is reduced to 6 breaths per minute with a 4 to 6 ratio of inhalation to exhalation time. And how is it done? Okay, let's learn. So first of all, begin by turning your attention to your breathing like we did when we do that visualization technique. So just turn your attention to your breathing, feeling your chest rise and fall and noticing the sensations of air moving in and out of your nostrils. Then inhale for 4 seconds. It's little difficult, but you need to inhale slowly. Try to do it. Inhale for 4 seconds on a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to do it. Okay, try again. Inhale for 4 seconds. Breathing deeply so that your abdomen expands as if it was inflating like a balloon. Then exhale for 6 seconds. Slowly. The flow of air by pursing your lips and making a swoosh sound like this. Pursing your lips, आपको lips को दबाकर उसमें से एयर को बाहर फेंकना है. Your mouth should not open much. उस lips में से थोड़ा सा gap होगा, वहां से air बाहर जाएगी. Okay? And you have to do it for 6 seconds. On a count of 4, inhale slowly and then exhale on a count of 6 for 6 seconds. You may need to start with a shorter inhale to exhale ratio. Maybe you can start with 2 to 4 or 3 to 5 and work up to 4 to 6. But when you will reach to this ratio, 4, 6, 4 seconds inhalation and 6 seconds exhalation, then you will achieve this state of relaxation. Each person has to find the combination that works for them. If it is not working, then it's okay. You can use 3 to 5 wala. 3 seconds inhalation and 5 seconds exhalation. Then, if your mind wanders, gently redirect your focus back to the counting and breathing. Using a breathing app also helps in beginning, which helps you even in smart watches these days. It helps you to relax in that way. It will help you to inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. This is how these smart apps and watches works. Then start practicing with a couple of minutes of paced breathing 2 times a day during times when you feel stressed or before situations that you anticipate will cause stress. If you start to feel dizzy or experience tingling sensations, try breathing a little less deeply or shorten your breath cycle in the starting. So this is how we do paced breathing, right? So these are the relaxation techniques which we are learning today. There can be more. I'll tell you that starfish relaxation technique. This is very good technique in case when you are not able, in case of anger, in case when you are very much stressed, anxious, panic, you are panic stricken, you have some fear of something. During that time, you can use this starfish technique where you will inhale when you are going up, exhale when going down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Do it this 5 times and it will help you to calm down. If you think that you are a person who is not able to calm down any kind of emotional break, any kind of stress situation, you get fear stricken, or you get anxious or angry, then you can use these simple techniques. Paced breathing also helps during that time. You can definitely not do PMRT or visualization technique, mindfulness meditation, but you can use these simple techniques: deep breathing, paced breathing, or the starfish breathing, grounding techniques. So there are lots of techniques which can be used. Okay. So if you would have any question, please do ask. And if you want to say anything, you can please unmute yourself and then say. Okay. Would you like to say anything? Would you like to ask anything? You can unmute and say.
Hi, good evening, Achika ma'am.
Okay.
I wanted to know whether when do I use the starfish technique and all that? When I just missed the last part when you said some the part about it. Yeah.
Starfish technique can be used whenever you feel angry. Like it is used for quick usage. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
able to do, if you're not able to relax by using visualization, mindfulness meditation, PMRT, then you can use it. Suppose I'm getting very much angry. I'm not able to control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing my control over myself. Then you can do
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
inhalation,
Huh.
exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, you
Yeah.
are very fearful right now because of something, or you think something, you are anticipating that something would happen, and you are losing your control. Again, you can use
Mm.
this technique, right?
Okay. Okay. And thank
Yes,
you so much for no generous being generous again. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
yes.
Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Archika, ma'am.
Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening.
Bunny sister.
Sir, ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Actually, I wanted to know actually what kind of technique, relaxation technique we can use in a classroom where
Okay.
we find
Hmm. In
children, particularly school
classroom,
children.
you can use this starfish technique. You can use simple grounding techniques. There is one technique where we tell the children that, tell me 5 things, or just think about 5 things you can see around you. Then 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can taste, one thing. ऐसे करके we use all the 5 senses. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
you can use this in the classroom. This works well.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Hi, Archika, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for the relaxation techniques you have just taken us through. Ma'am, my question is for my 6-year-old, he is a little hyperactive one. So for him, what kind of techniques I can take him through for if
So
we
he's
talk about relax?
hyperactive, six
He's
year
a
old,
first grader, yes, ma'am.
a first grader, and hyperactive. Is there any particular thing where he becomes hyperactive, or in general he's hyperactive?
Ma'am, when he is not allowed to watch TV because he usually likes to watch TV at length, and sometimes we have to cut it short. We give him time, screen time, and when we ask him not to do so, or when he has to be back from the park, playtime is over, and we try to tell him that this is not your time now. So he gets really angry. Or other things also, when in a social gathering or a party also, he is troubling other kids or making a nuisance or something. So he gets really angry, agitated. So how can I deal in such a situation?
Okay, so whenever he is good, like it's kind not relaxation only will help. Lots of other reinforcement techniques, behavior modification techniques will
Obviously.
help our child. So whenever he is not doing the things or complying the behavior told by you, and which is wrong, then try to maybe take something away from him, or maybe you don't talk to him anything which he does not like. Do something like that. And whenever he shows good behavior, try to reinforce him. Give something,
Yes,
praise,
ma'am.
say good. Wow, you have shown
Right.
this behavior today, and this is too good.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
specify that particular behavior, which will definitely help him to realize that, okay, for this behavior, I get this praise.
Okay. A
These
reward system kind
kind
of
of,
a thing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
But ma'am, apart from this daily relaxation, what can you suggest for him?
Definitely, you can use different relaxation techniques also. Deep breathing. You sit with him and try to do as a game. Let's do this. Okay. You can use different let's walk into jungle in imagination. What all can you see?
Okay.
All these are
The
simple.
visualization one.
It's kind of a visualization.
Okay. Okay. Because the regular meditation, he just dozes off.
Oh, no, no, no. Definitely he won't be do. He's only 6 year old,
Okay.
so he won't be able to do this
Okay, ma'am.
this kind of meditation. Right.
Right, ma'am. Right.
Good evening,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you,
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you, Sandhya ji?
I'm perfectly fine, ma'am. That is one of my question was in continuance with this. First of all, the session was very enriching. Uh, we gained a lot from it. First of all, thank you so much for that. And the next question is that, ma'am, how to go about for the teenagers or adolescent children? Which technique will be the best for them?
See, visualization, teenagers like visualization.
Fine.
Lots of visualization techniques in a different way can be used with the adolescents,
Mhm.
and PMRT also works with them. That fractional relaxation techniques can be used, starfish technique, grounding techniques, they can be used depending on the child, how they are doing, how much they are interesting. If you
Fine.
tell them to do visualization or mindfulness meditation every time you are involving them into any relaxation technique, definitely they'll not do. So you can change different techniques and use different techniques as a part of something, maybe play, some game, some activity. So this way they would be able to do it.
Fine, ma'am. This was in like in a normal setting. If I talk about the school setting, which will be precisely we can take up.
Precisely 5 minutes breathing.
Okay,
You can say let's do 5 minute deep breathing. But how
fine.
do we do it? जैसे मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में करवाया था कि
Right.
just put your one hand on the chest and the other hand on the abdominal.
Mhm.
Okay, so try to notice whether you do abdominal breathing or chest breathing.
Fine.
Okay, so this way we can tell them. So this would become an activity, and then you can tell them the importance of abdominal breathing and how it induces relaxation.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Any other question?
No, ma'am. Hi, Uma here.
Hello, hi Umaji, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very fine. Thank you. Actually, on a vacation now, um, going to Jaisalmer.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'm in the train. Are we getting these recordings?
It would be uploaded in on YouTube in some days, so you can watch there. All the 4 days
No.
recording, we have 4 days free workshops, so all the
Yeah.
recordings would be uploaded on YouTube. So please stay tuned. These are the links. You can just connect with us in these links. We are going to have some live sessions soon with some professionals on various topics on Instagram and Facebook. So you can just check out our
Okay.
pages. Live sessions we may advertise on Instagram only, or we'll definitely, if you are part of our group, you can just stay updated in the group so that you get to know when those live.
These links will be shared, no?
For live session you have to come on the live at particular time. There won't be any link. It won't be on Zoom. These 4 sessions would be on Zoom. Every like these four would be on today's 13, then 15, then 17, and then 20. But those Instagram live sessions would be on Instagram. Okay. Okay. Yes, definitely. I'll share all the links in the WhatsApp groups so that you can see. I hope you all are in the, because we cannot share in small groups. So I hope you all are there in our main groups so that you can get to know where we would be sharing. Apart from that, if you want to know about our upcoming small programs, so this is the list of the programs which we are going to conduct in the upcoming days and months. So simple program, you can take a screenshot. If you want to know further about any of these program, then definitely you can ask. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope it has given you lots of resources to help you relax in future or whenever you feel relaxed. Any other question? I can take up one more question if you want to ask any further question. No? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So I'm just taking a small pic with you all. If you can turn on your video, it would be nice. Great. Thank you, Sushmita ji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great. See you on 15th with the next topic. Okay. Bye bye.